Excellent. We're live. Hey, folks, welcome back. We're in segment 7 of 8 of the mixed trial semifinal. We're going to start off with the Rosenthal-Zhang match, which is the closer of the two. At the end of segment 6, Rubinstein went on a little bit of a tear and opened up a lead against Milland. With me here and doing most of the expert stuff is Robert Todd. So thank you to Robert for doing this. With luck, Rob Barrington will actually pop in and we'll have both of your hosts on stream at the same time.
Yes.
Rod.
Thanks for having me. This match has certainly been back and forth. It's like Rosenthal pulled ahead, and then Zhang's trying to fight back a little bit. It's like every quarter seems like it's back and forth who wins. As a matter of fact, I think every quarter's been won by the other team. It looks like they're both in 2 hearts here.
Okay, and we should now be live either on Twitch or on the USBF YouTube site. I'll be paying attention to comments on Twitch also, so if you have chat, we'd love to hear from that, and we'll try and address as many as possible.
Hop into the Twitch channel myself.
And as Robert said, a pretty mild part score deal to start things off here. North south on both sides. 2 more aces to take. They'll get a trump trick. And that looks like it'll be it for the defense. Because if they get a spade ruff, that loses them their natural trump trick.
Yeah. Get your spade ruff, can't get your partner back in with a diamond to get your trump promotion, so.
Although I'm looking at the right-hand side where we're slightly more advanced in the play. If we get a spade ruff now, the player is also going to want to ruff their second spade in dummy, which might run the risk.
You could uppercut the
Yep.
king of hearts there. Promote partner's jack of hearts.
And so effectively the defense would end up taking 2 trump tricks.
When you have queen 10 third opposite jack and 1, you're always looking for ways to score 2 trump tricks from this holding. Like, how can I get a ruff and an uppercut? Or a ruff from the short side.
They'll play king of diamonds, ruff a diamond, and a spade towards the king. Yep, so towards the jack, sorry. Yep. Oh, we have Tim Klesnik too. So just joining us and bringing the average age of your commentators down by at least 30 years is Finn Kolesnik. Finn, great to see you. Thanks.
Hey, how's it going?
Ben, welcome.
Thanks.
See you, sir.
You too. Looks like I missed the first board. What was there a swing?
No, not very exciting. 2 hearts.
Both responders refusing to let their partner play one no trump and rebidding their 5-card major.
Interesting.
And board 2 here doesn't look particularly dramatic either.
It looks like it'll probably be the same start. East, doesn't really have any other options. They probably played transfers, so they couldn't bid a natural no trump. I guess their other option is pass.
West could rebid 2 diamonds rather than 1 no.
Yeah, and they chose the pass, which I think is reasonable. Over the double, wanting to have either 4 better spades or 5 spades to bid a spade.
Yep.
She might be planning on doubling a no trump.
Also, they might play pass followed by double as showing a doubleton heart or something.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you might be able to make a takeout double on, or something on the next round with this hand, or if partner doubles, sometimes you might want to pass it. I think pass is very reasonable.
So Rosenthal is playing 1 no trump in both rooms.
Right. He made an interesting choice to rebid a no trump instead of his 4-card diamond suit, which looks to be losing one. Is that right? He has 3 diamonds, 2 hearts, and a club.
Yep,
But
2 diamonds
the
would be
defense
much
needs to be pretty accurate here, probably. Make sure they take their tricks.
get their club tricks in before Defera can get a spade in particular. Oh, and here is Mikhail also. I'm gonna have full house. This is great.
Yeah.
So just to make sure that Finn doesn't feel too outnumbered by the old white guys, Mikhail is joining us on the younger end of things.
Yes.
Excellent to have you again, Mikhail. Thank you for joining us.
How are you guys?
Doing great. I had coffee. It's all good.
Okay. I've managed to see a few boards of the previous set. That was a lot of imps.
Zach was in rare form, let's say.
I wish I was watching that set.
Yeah.
I saw him being declaring a few slams. That was actually impressive.
Yeah.
I was discussing the play of those with one of my Discord groups, and every time we start discussing one slam, next one would come in. He was making that one as well. Yeah.
That was impressive. I have to give him that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wasn't really watching for most of it, but then I was watching 2 boards. And the first board they like won 10, but then the next board they lost 11, and that was like the first imps they lost all match. So I figured I better stop watching and just let them do their thing.
They will blame you, Finn. They will blame you. So
Right, well, exactly. And it worked out. Whenever I wasn't watching, they won many imps.
And so just for those of you who are tuning in here, the Rosenthal match, as you can see on your screen, is a 16-inch gap. Rubenstein went on a tear at the end of the last set and are now up by 32. They were up by 36 at the start of this set, having been down prior to the last set.
Right. Well, that's what we like to see. A few tight matches going to the last.
Yep. Looks like Chris is just basically ready to claim here. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet, honestly.
Yeah.
In the other room, looks like the defense of this window trump has been adequate, so it's down 1.
Yep.
Push. This would be more interesting in border match.
yeah, I was gonna say this is the border match loss.
Someone might have been doubled at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
Can open a no trump. We'll probably open a diamond.
Would you open a no trump, Finn?
No, I don't think so. But I mean, sometimes I'm sure I would, but I don't think it's really the right bid.
Occasionally, I would do it if I was stiff face in a minor, but no, in a major, it's just not my style.
Right. I mean, this hand isn't really the right hand for it. I mean, maybe. I mean, it's a very good one, no trump as well. Like if I had like a 15 with a 5 card suit, I feel more in the middle, so it's a little bit better. But this hand, I really would not like it.
Yeah,
And your suits are convenient too. You can always raise a spade. You can be with 2 clubs. Everything's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets more interesting if you move a diamond to a club.
Yeah. Then I might open a no trump. No, but still probably not.
Yeah, just
So it started the same way. I mean, there hasn't been alert on either 3 diamonds, so it could kind of be either preemptive or mixed. Looks like that's kind of what they have as well. I mean, just a minimum mixed hand. Looks like that's kind of what they have as well. I mean, just a minimum mixed hand.
One of you folks is not muting yourself.
Looks like that's kind of what they have as well. I mean, just a minimum mixed hand. It's Robert.
Guilty.
No, that was bad. I had to hear my voice. I don't like that. Okay.
So now we diverged. Chris has just gone straight to 5 diamonds. Janice is taking a slightly slower route.
Yeah, he has a pretty good 3 diamond bid. I think he'll probably also bid 5 diamonds.
I mean, wouldn't you just bid 5 diamonds immediately on south? Because all you need is basically an ace.
yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Especially once they've bid at the 3 level in spades. You've got that spade single in partner's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. I mean, it is somewhat possible to have ace of diamonds and you have to, you have a second spade loser, but it's really unlikely.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did stop in 4 diamonds, so it's quite.
Yeah. I'm not so. Yeah. I mean, I think Eddie's hand is pretty close actually. I mean, his hand is not that great. His partner probably kind of might have an idea he has a stiff spade anyways. So, I mean, I think this is sensible. She definitely should have been 5 diamonds.
I think so.
And speaking of action, Zach has doubled 5 diamonds as West.
Zach has doubled.
Yep.
But I mean, it's not going to be redoubled, so looks like it's just 4 imps. Not the end of the world. If they don't reach 5 diamonds, it's even less.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not even 4 imps, right? Because they didn't reach 5 if they don't.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of assume they will.
Yeah.
It seems most normal, but it's not certainly not an easy hand, that's for sure.
The silence you're all hearing is the lack of interest in the play here.
Yeah. Was Eddie's 3 diamond mixed? Is that what we see there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just waiting for this. Waiting for them to claim.
It's conceivable Zach thought he was in a force. His side had bid to 4 hearts to make. And so he may be in a
Yeah.
fine force.
And well, I mean, it kind of looks like they're close to making 4 of either major, but probably not because of some roughs or something.
Anyway, moving on.
Mhm.
6 imps here.
Yeah. So I mean, he has a choice here. He could bid puppet stamen. He could bid 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 no, or 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds. I mean, all of those look like reasonable choices.
I guess having a stiff face of clubs, I think I would have just taken the puppet statement. I'm not
Yeah.
too worried about a stiff club here since it's a stiff face.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Doesn't feel like the diamond slam is all that likely. Suppressing the diamonds doesn't seem like it's gonna.
Certainly.
I mean, if it was a low singleton, I guess I would bid Stayman and then 3 diamonds. Because then 5 diamonds could easily have been the contract instead of 3-0.
Right. Yeah, you need you need quite the right hand for it to be right to play 5 diamonds, or I mean it's not so weird, I think, to bid 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, and if and try to insist on 3-0 next, and if partner bids on you, you're probably okay. You have a pretty good
Yeah.
hand.
Absolutely.
On this hand, it looks like if they guess they can guess the heart slam is actually diamond slam is actually making. We'll see how strongly Sylvia wants to play diamonds here. I mean, she might just bid 3-0 anyways. It wouldn't be so weird, I don't think.
Well, can't you have small singleton heart to jack third? Shouldn't you be 3 spades or
She
something?
should probably bid 3 spades. That's probably the most. I'm kind of expecting 3 spades.
Yeah, it's been the same option both tables.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably would have been puppet statement as well, just because I mean, and a nice thing, like the way that we play 2-0 puppet statement, and responder can show a 5 card minor. So if you catch them with 5 diamonds, then maybe you can decide to play something else anyways.
Hmm. That would become a really popular convention in America, 2-0 puppet statement. Yeah.
I don't think anyone else plays that responder can show a 5 card minor as well. I think that, but I don't know if it's a good agreement, so that's probably why.
You know, I've heard.
What is your method to do that?
What's that?
What is your method to do that?
So basically, like 1-0, 2-0, 3 diamonds, shows a 5 card minor.
Partner can relay you out, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Meckwell had that at some point and then took it away when they started removing relays over the years.
Right. I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, the reason we decided to do it was because we open a no trump with 4-5 in the majors, but not 5-4. So we just have 3-0 as our 4-5, and don't worry about the 5-4.
So in the other match, Zach also bid 2 clubs followed by 3 diamonds.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair enough. It's like if if partner really likes diamonds, a diamond, you might want to play aggressive diamond slam.
Absolutely. Well, I guess whatever route you're taking, you will just end up in 3-0.
Yeah, for sure.
And the 3 spade bid at both tables suggests that they had some weakness in hearts. Right.
Yeah. I guess in 3-0, the question is kind of whether you can make 5 or 6. Is that right?
Isn't the question whether you can make the beer card?
Well, given that they're down to king and 1
Right.
heart, you're in good shape.
Right. Yeah. I was looking in the East room. In the East room, they're also in good shape, but if they play, they can't really afford to play a spade up now. So they need, basically the key decision is going to be, do they cash the king of clubs first, or do they run their diamonds first?
And either way, it's only about over tricks. So
Yeah, no, for sure. But that's all that's going on here anyway. So it's 5 versus 6.
I'm gonna expect her. Oh, okay.
What?
I was wrong. I thought she was gonna keep that and play a spade up to the king.
Well, the spade discard kind of looked, like he didn't have the ace a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
So Sylvia led the jack of hearts from dummy, which means she can't now get all
Yeah,
of her
she's
heart tricks.
trying to play for 10 and 1, I guess. Instead of
Right.
10 and 1 in the north hand instead of king
Yep.
and 1.
Makes that a push, I think.
No, I think she only has 10 tricks. So I think they'll still get Migru will still making him.
Yeah. Well, not that interesting. It's all about over tricks in a 3-0.
Yep. So yeah, well, we'll see what South decides to open, assuming they play 15-17. You know, this is a hand that I think a lot of people would choose to open a club instead of a diamond, even if you systemically open a diamond. Well,
Oh,
what
yeah.
would what would you guys do if you play, better, you usually open a diamond?
Yeah, I mean, I can't see myself opening a diamond. I don't want a diamond lead.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if it's my system says I'm opening a diamond with 4-4 in minors. I'm just opening a club here.
Yeah. I agree. It looks like kind of a boring-ish 4 hearts from north south, and then a spade. It's a spade guess for an overcheck.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't see any way to.
Yeah, just jump to 4 hearts here, I think.
Yeah, with partner opening a diamond, you're not all that excited.
Which is the other reason to open a club.
Right. And
Yeah.
and in fact, it's quite reasonable. I don't know what you guys would lead from the east hand. It looks like to me it's between a spade and the 10 of clubs. They lead the 10 of clubs, you don't even need the spade guess for 5.
Right. I mean, since I have 3 low in the majors, it just feels like I need a miracle to beat the contract. I would just lead a 10 of clubs and hope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Ace of diamonds also look pretty crap. Although now this time it's 4 low in dummy.
Right. And so what you could easily see here, like he just is might win the ace of clubs, play a low club, try playing a low club back, hoping partner has ace of diamonds, and we just have 2 easy roughs. So this could easily be a spade guess for 6 now.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been more interesting, for example, if you swap a club and a spade between North and West Ham.
In fact, it might not even really be a spade guess because entry wise, they have to play this hand for it to get the pitch. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's exactly.
He plays the club back.
And what
I mean-
Finn's saying is that after he's drawn trumps, the only entry to dummy is going to be the king of spades, pitch your diamond on the club, and at that point you have to play west for the queen of spades.
Mhm. And yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason why you won't play the 3 of clubs back. Yeah.
Yep.
So
And
Chris and Jenny are playing 14-16 no trump or 14-17, do we know? Chris opened a no trump over there.
No alert. Yeah.
I would be tempted to open this 15-17 anyway.
Right, your
Some-
first seed favorable.
Yeah.
It's not really, I mean, there's nothing great about it, but it's not a bad 14 either.
Yeah.
I'd rather open a no trump than a diamond, honestly. But,
Yeah,
I mean,
Definitely.
So I guess Eddie will play the technical 10 of spades here to bait out a cover with the queen.
Yeah, yep. But yeah, it seems so now I assume we'll just see. Oh, actually, opposite of no trump opener, is there any life for slam with Jenny's hand?
might be.
I mean, it definitely might be, but maybe it also puts a bit of a pressure on the partnership. But yeah, I don't know.
You
Feels like-
you really need the right stuff, but it's also, it's not that hard to construct hands, it doesn't seem like.
Yeah, definitely.
Your partner has double king spade, ace.
King and one
ace,
spade. It's like,
Yeah, this feels like if one doesn't have king and one in spades, it's gonna take a lot to
Yeah.
construct a hand.
Yeah, I mean, then you might want to look for a 1 of 2 finesses hand. That might be your best chance.
Hmm.
Anyways,
So Shan was the only one who did bid puppet statement with the one with 5 diamonds and 4 hearts. But he 2 no trump puppet statement.
so Jenny Smoland and then did not retransfer, so they didn't have a retransfer bid available there, I guess. So she ends up playing it in the north.
all right, I haven't on my channel. I don't see what Jenny bid yet.
Oh, has Jenny taken the bid?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Well, there's an alert on 4 hearts. Was it just that they didn't have the
no.
bid for it? Slam.
I
Oh no,
mean-
it's a slam track 4-6.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose that they
Because you
were
would-
probably playing some kind of Texas with 4 clubs or 4 diamonds.
Well, you probably would, yeah, have just delayed Texas over 2 diamonds with a bad 6-4. So this must have been a good 6-4.
Right.
I-
I think that
exactly.
makes sense. It's still, I'm still not so sure this hand is worth it. But I mean, since you can show 4-6, I mean, I guess you might as well. Chris's hand wasn't thinking too much, I guess. But I mean, he could have had the right hand. It's, wouldn't be that crazy. He had no diamond wastage.
There's an interesting open bid by Janice here. I mean, sure, she has 15 with 2 small clubs, but what are you going to do after a spade pass and no trump?
Yeah. I'm not so sure about this bet.
I mean, if you, for example, you would have something like 16 prime or 17, sure, then you will take another bid. But now a spade pass and no trump, I wouldn't feel so happy taking
Right.
another.
I mean, even here, by the way, it's gonna go a spade past 2 clubs.
Yeah.
Well,
so then
it might, okay. Well, West could bid. West might bid a no trump. Actually, probably should bid no trump.
after pass by pass, yeah, I mean, I guess.
It shows both
Oh.
minors. I mean, the only problem is if you might be helping them, I guess.
Wait, they've undone.
Ah.
So
That makes sense.
That makes
Dennis was
more
listening to
sense.
Miguel's commentary. Yeah.
I thought maybe Janice had a diamond in with her hearts or something, but
Yeah. So now we'll see what Eddie does. He might just bid 3-0 now.
Come on, Eddie, use that puppet statement. We'll all find out it was not a misclick.
Right. So yeah, what would you guys lead 10 of clubs or 10 of diamonds?
Uh, I think I would lead a diamond actually, because when partner couldn't take a bid in first seat, I need less in diamonds than I need in clubs. But yeah, you can all see that clubs is just way more successful.
Yes. Yeah, you still might not beat it. I mean, they still have 4 spades, 3 hearts, and 2 aces, so
Yeah,
it doesn't matter so much.
4 spades, 4 hearts, in fact. Break, break, break. Yep.
Oh yeah, and they break, yeah. I mean, so from here well,
I don't see a reason not to duck this.
yeah, I mean, I think she'll play a diamond to the queen and probably a spade to the queen looks best. I mean, certainly on the hand it looks good too, but it looks kind of normal.
I mean, I guess it was not that crazy to win with ace of diamonds in trick 1, because
And then take a spade finesse.
yeah, I mean, imagine Migri would winning the king of diamonds and switch to a club. You wouldn't look. You wouldn't
Right,
be
but if
too
you
happy.
win, but if you win ace of diamonds and the spade finesse is off, then aren't
Yeah,
you close
still
to?
have
No,
9
well, then
tricks.
now you just need hearts 3-3.
Do you? You still have 9 tricks though. 4
No,
spades.
you have 4 spade. Oh yeah, you
4
do have
spades,
9
2
tricks.
aces, and 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. So you should play ace of diamonds. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're probably losing an imp more often than you're going down, so maybe it's not that crazy to duck it.
Yeah.
And also since Andrew didn't lead a club, losing a spade finesse after, for example, ducking club twice, it's probably not a bad idea to duck it.
And also like it might be slightly hard to shift to a club. Like there's also 4 low hearts in dummy. Like what if they might just shift to a heart or something?
Yeah.
So we can see in the other room, Daniel has a nice tool for this hand. No trumps preempting in both minors, and that's won the contract. 3 clubs doubled by Sylvia.
Oh, that is interesting.
That's a juicy spot, it looks like. I mean down 1, but it's
You lose 3 hearts, you lose 2 minor aces. That's down 1.
right. I mean it's a perfect layout for him. I mean the ace of spades is outside, but other than that, it could not be more lucky. And this lead wasn't exact. I mean, I just don't think it mattered, but it doesn't helping them, I don't think.
I'm wondering if he will lose control. Let's say he misgets the diamond, but I guess it will be fine anyway.
Right, but I also think, I guess she, right, since Sylvia's playing it, but I also
Yeah.
think it would be slightly weird to misguess the diamond here. Like, obviously, yeah, I mean, it could be right, but it's so much harder if you do. I mean, you have
seems natural
no
to, yeah,
control
like-
anywhere.
Yeah, it's a lot of work if you're gonna play a diamond to the king.
Right. So let's see, I think she might play queen of spades or she'll play a club.
And even if a diamond
Yeah.
king wins, it's very likely that they'll be able to prevent you from roughing that diamond in dummy anyway. So it's a very
Exactly.
anti-odds position.
You don't think she was gonna play a heart here? looking at the 3 low in dummy.
Well, I don't know. I feel like she might want to. I feel like
Tap.
there's not. It doesn't look like from her perspective there's that much reason to play hard. I feel like she'll either try to tap dummy or keep playing trumps. But
Yeah.
it looks like playing trumps is not doing so much. So probably, I mean, Queen of Spades looks like kind of the best play. I mean, trying to tap
Yeah.
dummy.
It's one of my favorite parts of playing precision is 2-0 for the minor opening bits. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, this hand is like I assume kind of a minimum, but it's you have really
Yeah.
good spots in the minors, so that's what's going for it. And it's not surprising here that the spots are quite useful for the play.
And looking at the other table, we can see that there's a slam hand coming up.
Right.
Perfect honors. Not too many hiker points, but perfect honors.
On a heart lead, you can pitch your heart loser on a club.
Okay, I guess.
Wait, yeah, did
no,
they make
trick
slam?
short, right? Guess you're a trick short for a slam.
6,
Right,
7,
right.
10,
But you
11.
might have. I mean, you might have some. I mean, certainly they might lead a diamond from either side.
Sure.
Do you have really any other chances?
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much of any squeeze or anything.
Everyone's got guards everywhere.
Yeah.
What
You
is
need
that?
what?
Spade
You
is
need-
that minimum?
I'm gonna guess
Right.
the minimum for them.
So yeah, so we can think about so yeah, I mean certainly I think Janice will still win 4-0, but what will East lead against 4 spades if they did pass, and what will they lead against 6 spades? I mean, could be Jack of Hearts either way.
So in the other match, East threw in a 2-heart overcall. Same 2-0 basically by South, and 5 hearts by Zach as West.
Right. How many losers do they have? I mean, on best defense, they have 2 diamonds, a spade, a
Oh,
heart, and
wow.
2 clubs.
Did you see what the Emma and Adam bid on the one you had a 6-4 in the majors?
No.
Good. You probably don't want to see it. I don't know what happened, but they landed in 6 clubs on a 4-2 fit.
Wow.
I wonder what hand Emma was playing Adam to have by passing it, having King Queen Jack 6 of hearts.
Well, I wonder what 4 diamonds was. Well, this is a really weird auction. Wow.
Emma was trying to transfer a million times, and Adam just refused to take the transfer. Anyway,
Well,
creating some excitement in that match, I
oh
guess.
my God.
Yeah, I don't understand that 6 club bid.
Well, I mean, okay, but like let's also understand the way that Emma bid this hand was very unusual because she bid 3 spades and then 4 diamonds, which is like it's a really weird bid. I mean, I would have thought it was probably like 5-4-4 or something.
Yeah.
That put a lot of pressure in the partnership.
Right, but I still don't exactly understand why he bid 6 clubs, but maybe he meant that as choice of slams. I think he probably did. Yeah,
So
but no, but that doesn't make sense either. I have no idea. Okay, that's so weird.
So Mayuri led a trump, that would happen against 4. Oh, so Janice passed 4 spades. Kudos to her. That was a strong pass.
Who passed 4 spades? Oh, Janice, yeah.
Janice did those
It's
good.
not again. It's not clear though that it was really winning. I mean, there are a couple ways for them to let this make. So I mean, I think some tables will be making 6 spades. I'm
So-
actually somewhat surprised Eddie didn't open 2 spades, by the way, given his style.
Going down 4 and 6 clubs was 12 imps to Millens, who so far this set are up 26-0, and that match is now down to 10 imps difference.
Right. So maybe we should watch that match.
I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, we could do a little back and forth.
I think Emma's team needs us to root for them a little bit.
So Zach's 5 hearts did get the opponents to bid 6 spades. Now all they have to do is beat it.
Right.
Exactly.
Just not ace of diamonds, not ace of diamonds. It's
If
yeah. I mean, the other thing is like, oh,
No! Finn, it's your
Yeah.
fault.
I'm sorry to say, but I guess you guys would know who I'm cheering for.
yeah.
That is,
I mean, I honestly
No.
don't even think it's a super unreasonable. It's probably not that unreasonable of a lead. I mean, I don't know.
I don't think so. Zach was thinking for ages before passing 6 spades, so he clearly wanted to sacrifice.
So
I guess
right.
happy and then not so happy with his decision.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
It
crazy.
was hard at the other. I mean, by the way, the way it went at the other table was like they just let a diamond up, and they popped, which I guess was probably an error, but I mean, it didn't seem that unreasonable as well because you see ace.
No, they haven't played the board yet in the other table.
No. Sorry, in the other match we saw it.
Oh, in the other match,
And Migri popped ace against 4, which
Ace against
blew a
4.
trick, but it looked. Yeah. Oh, so yeah. I mean, certainly she might have thought about it more against Slam.
So it's probably going to be obvious to our viewers from the surnames, but at one table we have Michael's sister and brother-in-law, and the other table we have Finn's sister. So a little rivalry going on here.
And his
And
other
future
sister.
brother-in-law. And
Oh, and your other
And
sister.
my other sister.
I missed Sandra. My apologies.
Yeah, and Adam is also yes my future brother. Okay. So let's hope we're not okay. There, this
There's
is
a big
4C,
family
4C.
feud going on here.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So she passed 2 diamonds.
Diamonds doubled.
Well, which looks weird because I mean she didn't show her spade support. So I mean now he'll bid 2-0 maybe. I don't know. I bet he has 2 low clubs. I mean, honestly, it's tempting to bid 2 hearts with Adam's hand. I mean, well, 2-0, okay.
And now maybe Emma will be
3 spades.
probably
No.
3-0.
Right. But still, they might actually lead a diamond here as well, which would leave it a push. We will see. Oh shit. Well, anyways. No, anyways. I mean, it looks like it should be fine. They're just gonna take a spade finesse, and also, how did they must have really screwed up because they started. She must have just not taken a free over trick. To only make 4. Oh no, this was not the same match, right? Sorry, never mind.
Right.
Right. The other match we watched made 5.
Do you think there's any reason to like pretend you're safe to playing the hand by playing the ace of spades?
Is that what you're hoping for? No, I don't think so really, but we'll see. I mean, so actually, if 2 clubs are ducked, it's now it's a little trickier when they shift to a diamond because now you don't really have an entry to the 4th heart.
Yeah.
You still have 9 tricks, but for that there's your 10 tricks. So and that's it's very. I think the hardest part of that is actually the diamond shift after 2 rounds of clubs. I think if 2 rounds of clubs, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose Sandra might be thinking of switching to the Jack of Diamonds.
Jack of Diamonds right now, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. He doubled 2 diamonds.
Double 2
right.
diamonds. Right.
Right. And the Jack of Diamonds right now is not so good. But it also
not so
doesn't
good
mean
for
much.
his team. Right.
Yeah.
Do you think Emma's pass of 2 diamonds showed a diamond card or a
No,
willingness?
I don't know.
But now you win the ace and take spade finesse.
I mean, it was no alert, so maybe it just meant like she doesn't really fancy bidding to no Trump or something. I don't know.
Well, she probably. I mean, it makes sense, and she was right. I mean, with diamonds, she definitely wanted to play from Adam's side. He had that queen third of diamonds, and so or he might have jack third of diamond. There's plenty of diamond holdings where you want it from Adam's side. So
Well, I
I
mean,
think
as
that,
opposed to bidding 2 spades to show the 3rd spade, because she didn't.
Right.
She
Well, I mean, the fact that she never showed the 3rd spade seems a little unusual to me.
Yeah. So now she has the time to test hearts before going back to the ace of clubs. So she'll make 4 hearts, 4 spades, and 2 aces for 10. It'll be a push.
I mean, since they are playing some
Right,
kind
he
of
will,
system,
right.
natural system with transfers over a club, it's quite aggressive opening and flat 11 count unless it's their style to do it on all 11s.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I assume, yeah. I mean, there was I assume this is not really a systemic opener for them. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not that far. I mean, you know, but I mean, honestly, maybe if you add the 10 of hearts or something, you know, and you open light, then it's worth it or something. But it's like,
Absolutely.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
weak
some
there.
players just open consistently all 11s.
Yeah, I don't think they really do that second seat vulnerable,
Mm.
but I don't know for sure.
She's sitting across from Adam, not Zach, so
Right, but Adam is crazy in his own way.
he is. But
So all
He
big
just saw
crazy
6
diamonds.
clubs. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's crazy. You just see that Emma is explaining her bids as transfer, retransfer, and never accept it, right?
Right, but I don't think that's what they're. I mean, I doubt that that's what 4 diamonds means for them. You know, I think that it was that. You know, and then you know, and then she had a chance to just bid 4 hearts, and then she
Exactly.
redoubled. So like from Adam's perspective, I think it would be quite difficult to figure out this is what's going on.
Yeah.
But I mean, his bid. I mean, his 6 club bid still looks strange because I mean, you know, it seems like she showed diamonds. So and he has. I mean, he doesn't really have a good hand for diamonds either because he has King, Queen, Jack, 4 of clubs. If you know, she's showing clubs. So
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, Adam could have taken a safety bid by just bidding 4 hearts and see if anything's going to happen. I guess Emma could have bid 4 hearts just to prevent any disasters. It feels like it was a teamwork of having a disaster board.
right. Yeah, and it'll become a great marriage.
Quinn just collecting stories for his speech at the wedding.
Okay.
well, we appreciate them keeping the match close for us. That's really
Yeah.
Definitely so.
For sure.
well, you in particular, Mika.
I mean, going into the set, they were like down 30 something.
They were down 35 at the start of this set.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it looked horrible when I was a bit busy and I went in watching how they're doing the segment 1 and 2, and I see it like down 70 in that segment. So, but yeah, I like the match is getting closer. That means we'll have a great 4th session.
And so the next board is the potential slam swing. So the match could change leaders there.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure no one on the Rubenstein team smoked. Otherwise, you'd take a pause, go for a smoke break, regroup.
So I just spilled some water on my computer. If I cut out, then yeah, we'll know that it broke.
If you start shaking violently, we'll yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if they reach the slam, then or if they get the friendly lead or not. So.
It just feels like it's quite hard to stop less than slam because you know
After this, yeah.
If party shows 6 spades somehow in the bidding, and also like you gotta have at least 1 card, and I mean even the Jack of Diamonds or the Jack of Clubs is a huge card this time. Can we see what 3 spades is?
Not the worst with no shortness. So
yeah, this is
going to slam for sure.
This is a huge overbid by the North End. I mean, they played 3 club shows a minimum. I can't believe that this hand was not shown as a minimum, but
I mean, you can show this hand as a minimum and then bid 4 spades anyway, right? Like that's
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
that's
reasonable.
That's the beauty of 3 clubs as a minimum, right? Like
I mean, I'm not sure I would. I don't think the hand is that
but
good,
I just mean you don't
yeah.
with 3 clubs as a minimum, you can use that frequently and then kick it in.
Right.
Maybe this will tempt Sandra to lead Ace of Diamonds as they are just.
Yeah, I think so. Honestly, I think that this might have worked well. Well, but then she might also think like, okay, like, you know, Ace of Diamonds might not be good enough because that then they're just gonna have the rest or something. So
she might lead a club or a trump or something.
Yeah.
Or just lead a trump, I guess.
I just know every time I'm not leading an ace, partner always have that singleton in the suit. It's just so annoying.
Notice that Emma showed the Queen of Spades.
Yes.
All right.
Good job. Knowing
Anyway,
partner has
anything-
4, all right? So knowing you have the 10 card fit showing the queen.
Come on, Sandra.
It appears that the water won out for Finn.
Bad timing.
Oh, okay. Now things are
Oh.
interesting. Nice lead.
Just don't screw this up.
Nice lead, sis.
That's
I think
great.
it is hard to mess up from here, to be fair.
I mean, if you're feeling a bit frisky and just cashing that ace of diamonds when they're playing diamond to the king. But I suppose Emma won't claim and will try the clubs. Try to rough out a few tricks, I guess. Probably playing 4 rounds of clubs and then 2 rounds of hearts and then diamond to the king. Looks like to be the play.
Yeah.
Unless there would be a reason to, after the ace king of clubs, that you're going to play west to be end played with ace of diamonds and jack fifth of clubs. That's also an option.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you have to play every card in the right tempo then. So if you take 2 rounds of trumps and play then ace king of clubs, you see the 10, it's dropping from east. Guess you do have an option to play west to have the ace of diamonds and the jack fifth of clubs. So you play a diamond to the queen, and now you just play all the trumps, hoping to end play Shan. Which would be kind of what Zach did in the previous set when he was just end playing every single hand. He played fantastic in all the slams.
Yes.
And Deshaun pitched the ace of diamonds for style points to not get in play.
Yeah. Not that crazy. I mean, after ace king of clubs, it's definitely interesting.
There's some.
And I suppose the first pitch after the 2 rounds of trumps will be a club from Shan. And that even is more.
That helps. Yeah.
Yeah, then you definitely know the clubs are probably 5-2.
Meanwhile, on the other side, I think with hearts splitting 3-3 and the king on side, that 4 spades is going to come home. We're going to lose just a heart from here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just so focused on the 6 spade.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly normal, Joe.
So Sandra's just gonna have to hope that Shan has the 10 of diamonds basically in this position.
Yep. Oh, Shan, the first discard was a diamond. Quite interesting. I mean, I do like that because now you haven't really given away the club position.
I think it's a good pitch.
Yeah.
Yep. This hand will be over early.
So now I suppose Sandra will just play a diamond immediately before. I mean, imagine Emma having a guess somewhere. So then you want her to, yeah. It's a good play from Sandra. It's a good technical play.
Yeah, you don't want any sort of hard diamond squeeze or double break up some double squeezes here if diamonds is the.
And so in theory, Emma might have a minor suit squeeze on east if the cards were different, but as it is, not so much.
So now I suppose Emma was going to cash ace of heart and just play a trumps.
Yep. So that's what, 14 imps?
That's 17 imps.
17 imps.
Yeah, Emma's still thinking Jack 10 third is a possibility here.
Is that really better odds than playing for the minor suit squeeze at this point?
I would expect her to play ace of heart and just running the space.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm wondering what she's trying now to be some kind of a double suit squeeze, but I can't really see that be a possibility when Shan is.
Yeah, you don't have
You have the club length.
a heart. Feels strange.
So now this should be easy for Sandra and Shan. Sandra is expecting to be squeezed now if just Emma had a queen of hearts.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the case. Okay, new leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Pin is off sticking pins in his Rimstead voodoo doll.
Okay, let's see what's happening at the other table. Haven't missed quite a bit of what's happening here.
So they made
One-
4 spades with the friendly half position on the previous board.
So
Yep.
Millen started the segment down 36, is that correct? So they
Yep.
are nice. They're gonna make a match of it.
Yep,
What would you
43-0 this set.
What would you do here on Juria's hand? I think it's looking like a pure 11 count. I would probably just blast in 4 hearts. But 4 hearts shouldn't do well if you just get a club lead. Yeah, with a club lead, you probably lose 2 clubs, a diamond, and a spade.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But there will certainly be layouts where you're not getting a club lead and you're just claiming 4 hearts. I think I would just bid 4 hearts on Juria's hand. Looking like a really good 11 count. All his 10s also.
Well, they got the club lead, so
And actually, likewise, I'm a little surprised that Emma didn't just go to 4 spades on her hand. Yeah. Adam has shown a good double with spades.
That is a very surprising option in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, I would probably just overcall a spade with Adam's hand
yeah,
because I don't feel like
Doubling
I'm
and bidding.
strong enough.
Doubling and bidding spades seems extremely aggressive.
Yeah,
But
yeah, definitely.
But clearly it's their style because Emma didn't bid 4 spades, so
Yeah,
she knows.
exactly.
But that's going to be another 6 imps. So the Millens team pulling ahead by 13 at that point.
Interesting. Well, so one no trump showed values, right? Like 8 to 11, 7 to 11. So maybe 2 spades now is no longer double in bid. Maybe now 2 spades is just I'm 5-4 in the majors with some game interest.
But wouldn't you overcall a major with, I mean, and anything that is not too strong?
Probably, but maybe you had 5 bad spades and 4 good hearts and like a 15 count or something. Maybe.
Yeah,
But
absolutely. I guess that could be the hand.
But given that partner bid a no trump, it makes sense that 2 spades doesn't have to be as strong now. Assuming you play 1 no is a decent hand.
Well, as we see, they are surely on the same page here.
Yeah.
That was a pretty bad game. Happened to make because hearts are coming in and spades layout are pretty good.
Spades made the other 3.
Maybe Sandra is going to be a little bit
I'm
tricky and put back a heart.
actually really surprised that Adam didn't go here on this hand. I mean, after you make a takeout double with your 16 count and partner bids a no trump,
And then raises your spades.
and then raises your spades. Like I don't, yeah.
If one no is 8 to 10, 8 to 11, she's showing going to be the upper range of that with spade support.
So there is looking in the other room, they did bid 4 spades where you only have, it seems like you may have 4 losers. But if they lead king of diamond, they have to get the rough in time before. So that loses them a diamond track, but you can get it back by roughing. So
So
Celia has
small spade out of hand, maybe that might get to see like duck the ace.
This is interesting because that has to give Kevin could easily have king and 1 in spades, and you can't up with ace. And Zach would be one of those who can see those positions. Okay, he did play the king.
It's interesting, deduct the 10 and then fly king. But I guess that.
I'll be surprised if Celia can't get this right. Yeah. Seeing 3 low hearts or 10 third in this case doesn't look too promising. Okay, it's a good defense. Also, slightly surprised.
Zach tried playing the game and he was told no.
Slightly surprised that Zach was raising 3 spades to 4 spades because, okay, their no trump is, I mean, especially for Zach, you'd be down to 13. I've seen that many times. But he had a 15 count and he had a double tone spade. And it was non-vol. So it just felt like he didn't have that much to win by raising to 4 spades.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, looking in the double dummy, you probably wanted to be in 4 spades. Just unfortunately suffered from a diamond rough.
Yeah.
It's another interesting board here. I'm gonna expect North-South to bid 4 hearts. But the hearts are not splitting well and the finesses are not working too well either.
So he'll accept the transfer. That one diamond icing shows, yep, shows hearts.
Right. So it's interesting what to rebid with Kevin's hand.
I don't really know the system automatically, but I would suppose he will bid maybe 2 spades. It's quite a classic agreement to have for Swedes when you have an unbalanced hand with support.
Right.
And what I've heard is that Cecilia is implementing a lot of European style into Kevin. So
Certainly his hair. So.
The other match has tightened up quite significantly. It's a 3-imp match right there now. So we still have 2 very close matches, halfway through the 7th of 8 sets.
amazing.
Well, in this auction, I play a lot of this system. And so in this auction would play 3 diamonds as the big balanced hand with a heart fit. And some
And at like 3 hearts would be a good minimum.
a good minimum, semi-balanced-ish kind of thing. So
Yeah.
and 3 spades might be some concealed splinters or other things.
If you had a 3 diamond splinter available, would you take it?
Don't really, don't, yeah. I'd say I can hate it, but I wouldn't pay it. I wouldn't bid it.
Yeah.
Okay. Took him some time to bid 2 spades. Wonder if he was going through the notes while he was thinking.
On the left-hand side, that's a multi opened by Chan.
Yeah, it's
Second,
gonna lead
second
to-
seat red, that's a pretty sound multi.
Because that's a very good multi.
Yeah. I remember when I would play with Zach once and I opened multi or week 2 with 2 aces. And probably never been that much yelled on ever. Said it's way too good. You can never do that again with me.
He wants you to bid 3. So-
Yeah.
or 1.
One.
One. So that's why he opened 1 heart on that hand, I suppose. It's just too good for a multi. Okay, so they did bid 4 hearts, and I suppose Zach is gonna lead it. I mean, it's not that attractive to lead a 10 of clubs because 2 spades showed an unbalanced hand, I would guess. I would think they would have other methods to bid 18-19 with 4 hearts.
The alert just says artificial 15 plus, right?
Yeah. 3 diamonds, maybe, I would have thought.
3 diamonds, possibly, maybe 3 hearts. I would guess one of these 2. So now Zach, okay, he did lead clubs anyways. Good one.
Better for the defense.
Yeah, you just should just not fuck up the defense to beat this, I suppose.
You got a spade loser, you got a heart loser, you got a diamond loser, you got a club loser. Yep.
Yep, 1 in each.
So the multi got East to play 2 hearts, You know, they made 3 hearts in the other room. Very unlikely to be a big swing there.
I mean, there's maybe some spade diamond squeeze if things get messed up. But
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking of that also, but then you would need to rough all
Two
the clubs
clubs.
you give me, and I can't really see you having all the entries to do that.
yeah, I mean, you do have spades, but you'd have to really read the position that the queen of spades is off.
But at the same time, if you're gonna rough all the clubs, you you can't really have entries to squeeze because you have to end in dummy.
Right.
So it's
Oh,
probably
Pins
just gonna go
Pins
So
coming
it
back
might
on
just
his
be an
turn.
in play. It might just be an in play, right? Like when you lead the queen of diamonds late in the hand, if you've stripped all the clubs and the hearts.
Yeah, that's actually interesting.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Finn. Is the computer dead?
It's temporarily down.
Put it in
I'm on
some
the
rice.
phone.
Throw it in some rice.
Right. Well, it's like a laptop would have been fine, but it's a desktop, and so it kind of poured right over the top of all the stuff inside my desktop. So that was not good.
That's
Ouch.
really not good.
Yeah, but I dried it off, and now it's drying a little more, hopefully. So we'll see.
We just thought you left because of Sandra's brilliance. So she did not lead the
Yep.
ace.
Sandra did not lead a diamond against 6 spades.
Yes.
Right. Well, so maybe it was better I wasn't here. I didn't miss that much, I guess.
Exactly. Go back, have a break, do what you want.
Hmm.
So we're trying to see if Kevin has any shot here in 4 hearts. Or sort of one loser in every suit with Trump going poorly, but there is some chance of a in play. But he played the diamond so early that probably not. I mean,
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be just a 1 down here. So we'll see in the other room. Are they gonna bid 4 spades? So it's exactly the same option. Zach just raised to 4 spades without much of a hesitation.
Right.
Okay, so-
I think I agree. Yeah, I don't. However, I don't like how East bid. If you play that way, to me, this is a pretty clear 2 club then 2 spade. I mean, and yeah, I much prefer that.
yeah. And I don't think there's any shot now that he's played this way, but there was some chance of compressing the Trump loser and the spade loser. If you took a cross rough line.
Right.
But now I don't think there, because he could have pitched a spade on the king of diamonds, roughed a diamond, cashed the
Yeah,
spade.
but the problem is the club will be over at some point.
Yeah, you'd have to pitch the yeah. Well, the last club you'd rough with the queen, and then
I mean, yeah.
so
The Shan has the same king of diamonds lead, has the same opportunity to play a low spade out of hand and perhaps avoid that diamond draw.
Right. I mean, it also might get interesting if West ducks, but that's probably a difficult play as well. Could just be 9/3 of diamonds and you're going down.
Nope, he played the king as well. I'm a little surprised by that. I'm wondering why.
So now I guess Kevin has an option. He's gonna finesse in diamonds or is he gonna finesse in spades? But as we can see, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Just wondering if he has the tempo to try the diamonds before finessing his spades, like king of diamonds, diamond rough. But then he's out of
Right.
trumps, so that's a bit quite risky anyway.
Right.
well, he could rough a club back and then take his club pitch on the last diamond. But
So
yeah,
Adam played a diamond back, and Emma should know to give him the rough.
No, she
Adam
wanted
was
to play-
thinking,
he cashed the queen.
oh, she cashed the queen, right, sorry. Right, but she should know he doesn't have jack there of diamonds, so this shouldn't be too tough.
Yeah, I guess with that hand, Adam would have encouraged you to play upside down.
Yeah, I think so. It's also like from her perspective, like what other tricks could we possibly have, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe we could have one trick. It's necessary.
Yep, she gets
Phew.
that right.
That would have been a bad beat.
Hmm. Who could have thought this match was going to be this exciting?
Yeah.
Means I have to stay up until 3 a.m. again.
Oh no.
At this point, isn't that just your sleep schedule?
I really do think Bob to be
That
providing
is
us with
not a
coffee.
good sleep schedule, but that's right. It is my sleep schedule. At least now it is.
Do you have any tournaments coming up soon?
I'm going to the same tournament as you are.
Right. So until that, you can stay in your 3 a.m. sleep schedule.
Yeah. But after that, I'm having a long break before I'm playing the European Team Championship.
So where are you guys heading?
We're
I'm
going
heading
to
to Norway next
far
week.
up north in Norway. It's going to be pretty cold, I think.
Yeah, should be nice. And that's where I'm playing with Adam. I'm playing with Adam.
You going there? You go there together?
Yeah. I'm flying to New York in a couple days, and then flying from New York to Norway.
We'll see if Adam is going to be exhausted. I mean, open trials, mixed trials. It's a lot of
Well,
bridge.
it depends if they win this match or not.
Yeah.
Because if they lose, then they go home and they have a couple days to rest.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Both of you just keep expanding your bridge families here. This is like
Mhm. Yeah, so we're gonna see what Adam does. This showed hearts. So I mean we'll see how he might put 3 diamonds, he might put 3 hearts, could put 4 hearts even.
2 spades, same.
Do you have any clue what would be their, let's say, do you usually do splinters here if they had a small
I'm not
note?
sure. Yeah, I think 3 diamonds, but it's either a splinter, it might be some artificial bid. Yeah, unspecified splinter.
Okay. So I guess strong unbalanced hand.
Hmm. So four hearts in the other room is going down, correct?
Yep.
Yeah,
So spade loser, trump loser.
Yeah, right. Well, it seems like this is a contract that has a reasonable chance of being made. It looks like it would be, well, either way, both sides kind of have a club lead, unfortunately.
I guess so. But as we were discussing, is that after showing an unbalanced race with hearts, the declarer should
Okay.
have.
Emma has retransferred again. They're going to play in 6 clubs. Is he going to be back?
Danger, isn't it?
Right. Well, I'm not always wants Adam to play the hands. That's apparent. So, okay, quick pass. All right. So yeah, I mean, Shan has a normal ton of club wizard, I think, but he could lead a spade plausibly. I mean, it wouldn't be insane, and the spade would be a pretty big loser, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, spade led to mate. I'm going to assert that, and I'm going to click this button. Oh, this says it's cold on any lead. There you go, guys. How do you make
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, that's as Rob said.
It's a weird
you
weird
can
in play. It's a very weird in play. Sort of strip.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you knew that the trumps are 4-1, you don't have to play 2 rounds of trumps, and you can kind of just put Easton in the ending probably.
Yeah, like a cash, ace king of spades, and do a cross rough, where you're roughing the last club with the queen of hearts, and then you do an en passant in the last diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Exactly.
It's actually not a crazy line of play if you get the diamonds going early. You might
I
actually.
feel like it's a super risky play though.
Right. Well, you have, yeah. I mean, you have to first start off by not like just starting by drawing trumps, where you're always making your trumps for 3-2, and then you have to refuse the spade finesse. So it's pretty unlikely. But I think Shan could very reasonably lead a spade here. You know. Oh,
No. Yeah.
there we go. All right.
Now we get the opposite reaction. Ben is happy. Michael's not happy.
I mean, if you got a club lead and ducked it and won the second club, is there something to be said for leading a diamond early to give yourself most flexibility here?
That's what happened to the table. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll see how Adam plays now. I think the most normal looking plays are either playing Queen of Diamonds. He could duck a club even, but that seemed, I mean, Queen of Diamonds looks kind of stand out.
Yeah.
So let's assume this makes that's 11 imps.
Well, it's not over yet. I mean, I'm
It's
not
not.
sure. Yeah, I think he would have to screw up pretty badly though to go down, but it looks like it should make, because if they shift to it, yeah, everything is kind of just working for him at this point.
Okay, so looking at the other table, would you invite on Stack's hand the way he's beating it?
Yeah, I think it's pretty reasonable decision. 3 10s, 10 9 of spades, and ace and a king. I like it.
And George is probably pretty 15 to 17 here, not.
It is
He
quite
is.
aggressive.
I'm quite surprised she passed. I thought she would at least put 3 spades with this hand.
It is quite aggressive to invite with that hand, but if partner doesn't have spades to board by a maximum, it certainly looks like 3-0 could easily be made. So
Yeah, exactly. You might just want to bid 2 spades or something.
Yeah.
Or actually, I mean, maybe my favorite is just bidding 2 clubs and then 2 no.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, there you go.
So while this match looks like it might be tightening up, the other match is literally tied.
That is very exciting. Few more boards.
Adam's not home yet. He's got to probably not play a trump here. It's a duck a club.
right. I mean, yeah, this play has been a little weird so far, I think.
I
I
agree.
guess he should be fine whatever he's doing anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, again, as long as he doesn't like screw up multiple times, I think he's making. I mean, you'd have to really butcher it. But yeah, I at least would have thought he would duck this club, sort of. But maybe he's holding out for making 6. Is that possible? No, I mean, you can't yeah, I don't understand really, but
But he already got a
no, I
friend.
guess it's possible. He
already
just
got
needs like
friend
Jack and
Leo.
diamonds on side. And the hearts 3-2 and the spades coming in.
I mean, he got the spade lead already. I would not be so greedy at this point. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not necessarily about being greedy. I'm not exactly sure what his thinking is here. It's sort of hard to know.
yeah, he might be thinking about 4-1 trump.
Yeah.
That's what I'd be
Well,
thinking.
they let a lowish spades, but it looks like he kind of knows the spades are 4-2 mostly. I mean, they could be 3-3 possibly.
Yeah.
After that discussion on the right-hand side, the invite was declined, but George made 10 tricks in spades, so 170. I guess Zach made 10.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you can see you're kind of close to making 4 opposite a really minimum, 3 spade bids. So I think George's hand probably should have been 3, but
Certainly, if Stamen followed by 2 spades was your only spade invite, if it was considered a light, shapely invite, then
yeah.
maybe not. But
Yeah, so Zach had kind of an interesting decision. I mean, he over 1 spade, he could have bid 1 no instead of double, but I guess double was pretty normal, and then he decided to redouble the double of 2 hearts, which seems a little unusual.
I mean, I guess his plan is to redouble him with 3 hearts, which is like a strong invite to 4.
yeah,
Yeah, maybe that makes
Like-
sense. I mean,
I guess it looks like he has 2 club loses, a spade. He just needs some help to make 4 hearts.
yeah. If he can do that, I think that is probably a nice way for him to bid, so it's fair enough.
Wonder what Jordan is gonna do now. Is he gonna double? I don't know. You afraid there's gonna be a penalty double? I mean, she kind of want to take some bid.
yeah, because pass forcing.
Right.
I mean, pass doesn't seem forcing you. You were
No,
forced.
I don't think
to-
pass is really
no,
forcing.
I don't
You
think
haven't shown
pass.
anything yet, right?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't shown anything, so
And I mean, suppose redouble should quite often tend to not. It's not showing 4 hearts, but I mean, you don't want to be stranded in 2 hearts double, having like
3
four
hearts. Yeah.
3 heart
Okay,
checks.
now George will bid 4 because she's still showing off.
Most likely, yeah. I think so. She should.
She should bid 4. Yeah. But sometimes these auctions are harder across from a very aggressive partner.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Zach is like yeah. I mean, I feel like in this situation he would not really
There's no
be
reason for him to be
fucking around
clowning
with
around.
that. I mean, like the hand he has is almost like a really light hand, but it's still quite a solid 4 hearts. So
Yeah.
I think we'll see a quick lead here.
I think that was a good bidding by Zach.
Yeah.
And Adam should not have any problems making it 4 hearts in the other room, so there should be 10 imps to tighten the match even more.
So is Adam still doing okay in 4 hearts? I guess he is, but it's gone about as poorly as it could so far. It seems like.
Yeah. I mean, he did give up the club at least.
Right. So at this point, I think he should start by trying to rough a club. And when that holds, he can play King of Diamonds, pitching a club, and a
Yeah,
spade up,
Yeah.
and he's safe.
Yeah.
If he plays a spade now, he's still okay. If he plays, yeah, I mean he can do most things at this point still, I guess, and it's fine.
Yeah.
In fact, given that
He
Shan's
can,
got a
yeah.
diamond, he can even rough a diamond to hand. I think he's basically safe regardless.
Right. Still, I don't know that this line was best by Adam. I think he might have gotten a little too excited when his 10 of spades held.
He has like a very adventurous way of playing the hand.
Yeah.
Right. Why not?
On the right-hand side, Zach has lost his 3 black losers. He's going to draw trumps. I don't see any reason for him not to get diamond right. South is the opener. Yeah.
Right. And this is pretty normal, but I do think it was well done for East West to reach 4 hearts.
I agree.
Is that yeah.
Georgia went low until it was time to just bid game.
Right. Well, I mean, I would put more so this decision on Zach. Like, I think over the double of 2 hearts, it would, he might have just bid 3 hearts, and then it would have been much harder for Georgia to raise the game.
Yeah, I think he did well to redouble and bid 3 hearts with such good hearts.
Yeah. Yeah, it seemed weird to me at first, but yeah, I think his hand is really kind of in between a 3 and 4 heart bid.
Yeah, King of Spades is a good card, and
Looks like North South will reach 4 hearts here, most likely.
it's like Adam has found the pitch a club and lead a spade down.
Yep.
So
We'll see if they are making 4 hearts though, because it's all about the Trump suit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, usually this is a holding that would be catered for in this suit, but we'll have to see.
So that balanced 12 count, there are many partnerships where Kevin would not have a game forced, depending on who you're sitting across, right?
Right.
Sometimes,
Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I guess a 12 count is not really a game force, but I just think that this is a 12 count
Yeah.
which is like compact. Or
What was one no?
One goes artificial game force,
really.
2
Right.
clubs is artificial,
game forcing really.
Yeah.
I actually played this similar, that one of Trump is game forcing, but
Yeah, over an unbalanced diamond, it seems like it's better than two clubs as the game force.
So far, North has shown diamonds and no one else has shown any suits, as far as I can tell.
yeah. Myself are playing two clubs as a minimum and unbalanced, like no 5-4-2-2 or 6-3-2-2. So, but it was okay. So they're playing completely different structure than what I'm doing.
Right. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Okay, so
By the way,
yeah.
the game forcing relay is a very good structure here over an unbalanced diamond, I think.
Right. Oh wait, and sorry, this might just go down, right? They're playing it from the north side now. They lead the 10 of spades and it just is defeated, right?
Yeah, that's true. But if North is shaping out, maybe Jordan will just lead a passive club.
Right, right. But I think it looks really well, it looks quite attractive though, if she knows that he's 3-4-5-1 to lead a spade, in my opinion. I mean, looks like a 3-3 spades or something, and we can it looks like a good lead to me.
And even
if holding queen third of diamonds, you don't want to be passive, I don't think.
And even if you do get a passive club lead, you might want to use those spades as an entry to play hard towards south.
Yeah, exactly. And then from Zach's perspective, this defense is not challenging. He was given the count in the bidding.
Right.
But if they played, is it possible they're going to play 3-0 here?
No. I think
With
now
ace third off a singleton club seems unlikely.
Kevin's going to
Right.
be diamonds, which is sort of like an end signal.
And
forcing-
that's not going to work very well.
Yeah.
Without the diamonds running.
Yes, it will be 4 diamonds pass, 4 hearts all pass. That would be my guess.
Right. And so at the other table, it'll start a diamond pass, a heart pass, 2 hearts, and if South bids 4 hearts, we'll see what Wes is gonna lead.
Well, South would probably bid 3-0 with 4-3-3, right?
Well, they play an unbalanced diamond, so
at the other table, right, yeah, they do.
Right, I believe so. I mean, it could be 5-3-3-2, or yeah, it has to be at least 5-4-2-2.
Unbalanced or
I think
5,
so.
yeah. But once partner raises,
Yeah, I think this hand is a good example as well. Is like even if partner has 3 hearts, you probably want to play 4 hearts because their problem for not bidding no trump is going to be a problem for your hand.
some black stiff, yeah, which is not going to be good for you. So,
or even if they have too small.
yeah.
On the left, Sean also didn't invite with that West hand, so they're also playing 2 spades. And in the other match, Rosenthal, who came up into the segment up 17, are now down 19. So they've had a
Wow.
Yeah,
segment.
big turnover.
Zhang's had a good segment, 45-10.
Wow.
Yeah, how much has Millens picked up this set? It must be a lot.
Milne is currently up 50-10. So yes, both trailing teams have had big comebacks this set.
Right.
I think it was Michael maybe noted the losing team in the Rosenthal match has won every segment. The lead's gone back and forth each time.
This will be the first
cool.
time that Zhang has won 2 sets in a row here. So.
Nice. Okay.
So 4 diamonds was a stop sign there, right? Relaying to 4 hearts to say I want to stop the auction somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's see
Yeah.
So for those not too familiar with relays, usually you need a way to stop the auction, you need a way to invite slam, and you need a way to key card.
Yeah, here I would expect us to have the same structure where 4 clubs is the general slam try and 4 diamonds is stop somewhere.
Yeah.
While
One of the swings to Zhang was this board where 4 hearts went down 1, but East West in 5 clubs got doubled and went down 3.
Well,
All right, so Shan has been a no trump. East is almost certainly going to pass. What will Adam do? Probably pass, but what do you guys think?
nah, I wouldn't pass.
You think he's up 2 clubs?
So
now Shan is going to double. I
Double,
think.
Double to take out.
10 of spade lead. Okay, that's going to be an easy defense for Zach.
Now, do you bid 3 hearts with the East hand here? Opposite this, with an
Normally balance 15-17? No.
No, I don't think so. I think it's a little bit unsound. However, it might go. Emma might decide to bid 2 spades now because she has queen third of spades and a club fed. I mean, I don't know that it's smart, but two hearts pass. It doesn't look crazy.
Is Sean going to raise
So
that?
Georgia did lead the 10 of spades, so this should easily be defeated.
Yeah.
All right, so they passed out in two. Well, Emma's not going to bid now, right?
No, she could bid two spades easily. I mean, I don't think it's unreasonable. You might
The
push
double-
him up. It's probably not a disaster.
You have a double fit. I mean,
Yeah. I think bidding two spades is quite reasonable. I mean, honestly, it might just be worth it hoping to push him up a level. There she goes. Shan might bid three hearts now, but I think even if he does, East will not take the push to four hearts, so it doesn't matter all that much.
Yeah.
It's not impossible, but that would be kind of
I mean,
crazy.
could
If
Sandra,
Sean reopened
could
you with
Sandra bid
three
here?
diamonds,
Could
would
Sandra-
that excite Sandra?
I think she could double maybe. I think double is an option.
I was wondering about pass three diamonds by West, and then Sandra looks at a king of diamonds as a plus feature. Probably not.
I mean, does everyone view the double of two clubs as a very, like at least 8 cards in the red suits here?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like 8.5 cards in.
Yeah. So I mean, I think Sandra has a reasonable thought here of bidding over two spades.
You think that pause is gonna make? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Shan felt like Sandra was tanking too much.
I wondered that and felt obliged to that.
I think so. Yeah.
I just feel like
I don't know. I mean, it's over the tablets. I mean, I feel like yes, you sort of know it's her, but I also think if you it's probably something like you might have known he was gonna bid anyway. So I might just assume he wanted to do it.
I just feel like Shan had a normal 3-heart bid anyway. So
I agree. I agree. I think he could have bid three hearts anyway. So that's why I feel like it's more likely he just didn't want to do it.
yeah,
So
I mean,
when you're playing
sure,
with
you
these
can put
tablets,
3 hearts in that.
So if
sorry.
Sandra's 3-3 in the minors, we all 3-3 in the red suits, we all agree she would bid two diamonds, not two hearts, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, you forced her to bid. So
question about how the tablets work in terms of timing. Do you, as a player, do you get the exact timing of everyone else's bids, or are there delays introduced to even things out?
You're allowed to hold the tray if someone bids quickly. So I mean, it was probably slightly too long, but it could have been like slightly quick. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of unlikely that it wasn't Sanjay thinking. I mean, I think he still does slightly know, but
All right, so the Rubenstein team is making a comeback towards the end of this set. It's going to be another game pickup on 43, and we just saw.
Oh yeah, and actually, I realized Emma actually did think a while over the double, so that actually might have been part of it. I see.
So the other match is finished. This set with a 46-10 set for Zhang. We'll go into the final set with a 20 imp lead. So Rosenthal is down 20 going into the final set.
it went from up 16 to down 20. Wow.
Yep.
And I guess we will expect Rubenstein to be leading by a couple. Depends what's happening on board 44 in the open room.
Right, and so two spades is making 2, I believe. So this will be 11 imps.
11 imps.
Which would be a 7 imp lead for Rubenstein. 44 is a plus position. And then 45, we see north-south of bid to 4 spades, which looks like it has 2 club losers, a spade loser.
That's it. Pretty flat board.
Right, but what if she plays ace king? Oh, so never mind. I saw that I missed the club. I was thinking she could play ace in the third club, but that's not going to help.
I mean, it would be interesting. Pretend that Zach would have encouraged the club instead, and would trick Cecilia to be roughing with a jack. That would be the play.
But oh wow, yeah, because then she can win the spade and play another club.
Yep.
Think there would be any reason for Zach to play that way? I mean, he doesn't really want any suit to be led. I mean, Zach can't really see the position, so
It could be. Well, it could be that. I mean, he has Jack nine for the hearts. Partner could easily have had like Queen of Hearts or something.
Yeah.
I mean, well, actually, I mean, maybe they. I mean, they couldn't. I mean, you might not really have a heart trick often. If you think about North's points, it's hard to picture a hand where you just really have a slow heart trick easily. But
Would have been interesting for sure if Zach could have played like a quick 4 of clubs in trick 1.
yeah, yeah. That would be a great play.
Yeah. Then you have to
But
be really.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's safe to say as long as Georgia follows up with the 5th club, it would have gone down. I think. I think it just looks. Well, maybe they kind of know about this promotion issue, but I think it's a little too hard not to rough Jack.
Yeah. Okay. Down in the close room.
Yes.
So getting towards the end of our set here. Thank you very much, gentlemen. As ever, it's been a pleasure having you.
Thank
benefit
you.
from Commentary.
Okay.
Rob will be back to host the final set.
Yeah, I'll try to be back for last, and hopefully I can get my computer working again.
Yeah.
So Shan did lead us bait when we were playing hearts from the other side, which looked like
Yeah.
He has not really no reason to switch suit. So it was a good lead from Shan.
Nice.
Right. So now Adam will probably actually play heart towards the king.
Yeah.
And because he thinks he has no chance otherwise. Unless, of course, it's ace 10 4th of hearts on side, and then you would need to play one towards the 9. Yep.
Still gonna give his partner the spade rough just in case. All right.
Yep.
The 10.
Good lead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can't really see any reason for the last board to not be a push. So looks like it will be a 7 imp lead
Yep.
for.
Yep. Yeah. The last board. I mean, it could. The only way it could go south is like it could. So let's say they somehow ended up in 3-0 north south. Even then, 3-0 is actually making because of the club position. So
Yeah.
even 3-0 would survive here
Right.
as long as they don't get to 6 clubs.
Or 6 diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sanders
Okay.
declined to run with the Master Trump. That makes sense.
Yeah. Adam is likely just going to run the 10 of diamonds now, and the rest of the play will go quickly.
I wonder whether Adam is going to play a trump. If she doesn't want to rough with it, maybe he wants to. No, guess not. All right.
Well, this is just seems like his most likely chance, and if he doesn't do it now, he's not going to be able to do it probably. So
Right. Yep. That hand is over.
Unblock the 10 of diamonds in case they're 4-1, just in case. Hmm. The last board is pretty.
yeah. Unless Shan finds this 4 of clubs play, that would be a great play.
Yeah. Can someone remind me when the last session starts?
So I believe it is about an hour from now, 7:30 Eastern US time.
Thank you.
Well, yesterday it was 15 minutes earlier, so it's a different time today.
Let me just check.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it was like a quarter past something.
Yeah, it was 7:15 Eastern yesterday.
Oh, they changed it up. Okay.
So Adam has bid 2-0 puppet.
Yep, 7:15. You're right. So 40 minutes from now.
Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, I mean, it's not impossible that North will decide to bid 3-0 now because they're 4-3-3 after puppet statement, but I think it's pretty unlikely they'll probably bid 3 spades and will end up in 4 spades.
Yeah.
Over 3 spades, South should be able to give an offer with 3-0, so it kind of
Mhm.
makes up some of the difference. Slow 3-0. They have 4 spades.
Four space. Okay, it's pretty
Right,
awful.
that's fair enough. I mean, trying to show a minimum. Although I do feel like if I bid 3 spades and partner bids 3-0, I would feel like that's the right spot. So
I
I think
agree.
I might have done that.
Yep, I like that sequence.
Of course, I don't know how they play. I mean, it might be they, you know, it's possible they have a rule that they can't even stop in 3-0 at this point. So
We will see Sham play the 4 of clubs. Is it happening?
You could play the 8 and then the 9 or something, right?
nope,
Yeah.
no, Wenger didn't find it.
And so presumably Sandra's going to switch as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. They shifted 10 of hearts at the other table, which I mean, may be slightly weird. You might want to shift to a low heart in case they have like Queen 9 third and they can guess whether you're under leading the ace third or 10 third.
Well, you have ace, king of clubs, and king of spades, so I would be surprised to pick a trick.
Yeah, I agree.
Hmm.
So maybe the 10 of hearts is kind of can't cost, but it also does seem a little strange you actually need to shift to a heart, although I guess it's not impossible. I mean, there's like 3 possible points partner can have, so they could have Queen Jack of hearts and maybe you're shifting to a heart right now. You get it in time. Okay, well, I'll see you guys for the next time. I'm gonna deck out.
Thanks,
Yep.
Ben.
And
See you then.
see you.
Thank you guys. I'm also taking a
Yep,
little
you
break.
guys should
Yeah.
feel free to take off. Thank you again. And
Yep.
just reiterate, last set starting in about, sounds like 37 minutes from now.
See you soon.
Yes, after the 9 of clubs, there's not much to be. Not much chance. Well, what were the most interesting boards from the other match? You know?
So there was on this 44, the previous hand where, 4 hearts was down 1. 5 club sacrifice was an interesting variant.
Phantom sacrifice here.
Yep. Migri doubled a 4 club cubit. So it was a perfectly normal auction up to that point.
Ah,
And that got Andrew Rosendahl to sacrifice in 5 clubs over 4 hearts.
holding four hearts to the jack, huh? No. Oh no. It's
No. Ace queen of hearts.
Queen of hearts, right?
4 clubs to the queen.
On board 44.
The other big swing we actually saw before we switched matches, which was Rosenthal sacrificing in 3 clubs just down to 1 over instead of 3-0 trumps. And the rest was just, heart score swings here and there, not bidding to games it didn't make.
Mm-hmm.
On board 43, where West has that very strong 4-5 in the reds, they chose to overcall 1-0 trump rather than make a takeout double. and South did not reopen, so they just won no trump played instead of 4 hearts,
Aha.
which is I guess a nice choice by Janice. You know, she's got that 5-4 spades and clubs hand.
Right.
All right, well, we can see that 4 spades are going to make on the left here.
Yep.
Really nothing else to play. And so Rubenstein, having come back from their pretty poor early set, have managed to make this set now a 21-50 set, which isn't great, but it means they do still have a 7-imp lead going into the last set.
Yep. It's going to be a good final segment. Both.
Thank you again, Robert.
All right. Thank you very much. Yes.
See you all there, guys.
Thanks, everyone.